Hey guys, Adam Katz for DogTrainerToolbox.com. If you need to grow your dog training business, if you need to get desperate dog owners with money in hand calling you each and every day, each and every week, each and every month, check out what we have to offer. There's two things that you need. You need a consistent stream of traffic from those kinds of dog owners, and you need a way to convert those dog trainers to get them to pick up the phone, which is basically using a website that's optimized and designed to convert cold traffic into hot leads. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about my experience with wireless telephone providers, wireless mobile, and which wireless mobile company I recommend that you use to help you run your dog training business. Now, this is just my personal opinion. I don't get any kind of kickback or affiliate commission off of any of this, just my personal experience. So when we were living in Reno, again, we're in Florida right now. We've just gotten past Hurricane Ian. We've got power, but there's no internet at the house, so I'm entertaining myself by making these videos. But let's go back several years actually. When we were in Reno, Nevada, I was with AT&T and was generally pleased, but we were spending, for two phones, we were spending $70 a month with AT&T. Did a lot of research and found that there are these companies called MMVNOS, I believe it is. I can't remember what that stands for. They're basically resellers. What they do is they buy blocks of time from the big guys, from AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, and Sprint. And then they resell them. They buy them at a discount because these are blocks of time that aren't being used by the big guys, and they resell them to you at a discount via their service. And so I did a lot of research, tested a bunch of them, and found that the best of the best for us was Cricket. And we went from spending $70 a month to $35 a month for unlimited for two lines. And it worked great, actually, surprisingly, and don't ask me to explain this, but it actually worked better than the AT&T. We got better reception, we got better overall coverage. I don't know why that is, it doesn't seem to make sense, but it worked great. Well, I like to hack things. I like to try and constantly improve on things by making little tweaks. So after several years with Cricket, I kept Carla on Cricket, and I tried a couple of other providers. I tried Mint Mobile and a few others, and eventually settled on Tinting Mobile because it was going to get me down to about $15 a month. That's how cheap I am. I'm like the cheapest millionaire you'll ever meet. And so switched over, and they kind of have like a pay-as-you-go thing where it's like base up to a certain amount, and then you pay a little bit more if you go over. Well, after a couple of months, I started to realize that the reception really wasn't very good where we were in Reno. It didn't make that much of a difference because most of the time I was in the house, most of the time I was using wireless, or Wi-Fi rather. But anytime that we go out of the house, it was kind of spotty. Sometimes it would work great, sometimes it would work not so great. So I figured, well, we'll see how it is after we move to Florida. We moved to Florida and it continued to be really pretty bad. So anyways, Hurricane Ian hits and everything kind of goes down except my wife's phone with Cricket and her data. She's still able to get 5G with whatever it is, 5 bars. I had the option for 5G, but was consistently getting 1 bar, and most of the time it was on LTE instead of 5G. And at 1 bar, I was able, and still am unable, to really get any internet, at least here at the house. So for me to get even kind of poor internet, I've got to walk like a mile down the street and make a right-hand turn and stand out on the corner of MLK and who knows what in order to download my emails. Meanwhile, Carla on Cricket is able to get blazingly fast internet on her phone here at the house with Cricket. So I went out today to find a local Cricket business and have them switch me back, set up an account, put the chip in my phone, and they were open, but of course they had no internet. So, like through Spectrum or whatever. So I wasn't able to do that, but we'll eventually get that taken care of and that'll work itself out. My advice is, if you're looking for a mobile wireless service provider for your dog training business, check out Cricket because it's really been consistently good for us, and I regret moving over to Ting, so we'll be moving back to Cricket. Hey, if you've got a dog training business, check out DogTrainerToolbox.com. 2 primary services we offer, actually 1 primary service. We used to offer Google Ad service, but I handed over my book of clients to Brendan Venter, my lead tech. He is an absolute genius with running these Google Ad campaigns for dog training businesses specifically, but you can find a link to contact him at dogtrainertoolbox.com. The other thing you need once you have the traffic, if you're sending that traffic to a crappy website that you built yourself, you've got a leak in your boat. You've got holes. That means that you're going to be paying way more. Your cost per click is going to be way higher because it's not going to be converting that traffic in an optimal manner. And that's where we can help you out with our Done For You dog training business solution. We take care of pretty much everything. You spend about 10 minutes filling out a form telling us a little bit about your business. Send us a picture of yourself and 3 testimonial pictures, and we'll take care of the rest. Hosting, everything is included for you. Email forwarding, the whole kit and caboodle. Check it out if you need a website, or if you need a better website that's going to help save you more money if you're running PPC campaigns. I'm Adam Katz for dogtrainertoolbox.com. We'll talk to you soon, guys.